everyone, I'm Jenna and welcome to Simple Hobby Homesteading. Today we're going to look at shelving. I'm going to show you how to make some incredibly easy shelves with no tools. And you can move them if you want. If you're in an apartment or renting, they don't leave any holes in the walls, they don't leave any issues with the flooring, and you can pick them up and take them with you, and you can build to your specifications for what you needed. As you can see here, we have a wall that was about 12, maybe 14 feet long, I can't remember now, and I was able to get pine boards, and these boards are simply about an inch thick and about 11 inches wide. These pavers that I use are about 12 inches long, and so, or 12 inches wide, and so it fits perfectly with this board. I used a simple wood stain. You can use any color that you want that matches your decor, and a little can like this goes well over several shelves. You only need to get a little can like that, which is so nice. And I'm going to show you a couple different variations that you can do. With these, we have really long shelving. So we put in, as you can see, we put in some supports here so that these shelves don't start bowing. But all I did is I simply grabbed those pine boards, which was about $15, $16 a piece for I think the 12-foot boards. I stained those. I didn't polyurethane these. I didn't want them to be shiny. I wanted a more rustic look. So I just stained them and let the stain sit for a couple minutes and then wiped the excess off because I didn't want a real dark stain, and let those boards sit for about 2 days before we put the books on so that that stain would dry and it wouldn't dye the books any weird color. But you can polyurethane after the stain is dry to keep that a little more glossy and to keep that finish a little nicer. Now the pavers themselves are simple garden pavers that I find in the lawn and garden care section of Lowe's and Home Depot. And on this one, you can put however many pavers you need in between each shelf to make it the height that you want. You can see that one's got 4 pavers and that top one only has 3. And if we want, we can put another piece of wood on the top. We chose not to because of the railing that we have there. We want it kind of flush with the railing. So as you can see, this is a really nice long shelf, and we used it for all of Kevin's history books. So I'm going to show you a little variation in the kitchen of this kind of shelving. Now, as you can see with these shelves, it's the same basic principle as the other ones, except we have the pavers backwards. We decided to put them that way for this. Now, with these shelves, instead of just doing a plain board across, what I did is I made these supports like that with 2x2s. I just made like a 2x2 rectangle with supports along going underneath the whole way there. And then I put the tiles on top with a tile adhesive, and I just found a tile that I liked, ceramic tiles. And then I just put a little edging on here just to cover the edge of the tile. I did actually use a tool for these shelves. I used a hammer and a little finishing nail, and that just hammered right into that 2x2 right there. And as you can see, too, on the bottom here, I'm able to do a little bit of interesting things. I put some hooks for some tea things that I had. And so I can hang my little tea bag holders there if I want to. But the nice thing here that I like about these shelves, honestly, is we can make them whatever height we need to. That bottom one, we had it lower. We had 1, 2, 3, 4. Originally, we had 4 pavers, and I wanted to put those water jugs. I wanted to store those under there because we have a water container there. And so I just added another 2 pavers, and I can put my jugs under there and my potatoes and everything. It's not super organized right now, but you get the gist. So you can change these as you need to. As your family changes, as your decor changes, you can change them. So honestly, it is so easy to make these shelves and quite inexpensive. You can do this one a little bit more difficult, or you can simply do the boards with the pavers. One fun tidbit that I forgot about is Lowe's and Home Depot will cut your boards to whatever length you need them cut. Let's say your shelves only need a space of like 7.5 feet and they have 8-foot boards there. You can have them cut those boards down to 7.5 feet completely free. So take advantage of that. Thanks. Bye-bye. I hope you liked your little glance at how we do some of our shelving here at Simple Hobby Homesteading. It's simple, it's easy, and I can change it as I need. So you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.